Welcome everyone. Today, I'd like to speak on a topic that challenges many traditional notions about wealth and abundance. It's the idea that health, love, happiness, and money are infinite. These essential elements of life aren't limited resources that we need to hoard or compete over. Instead, they expand and multiply the more we share and embrace them. I will start with love, which is perhaps the easiest example of abundance. Love, in its truest form, is limitless. If you give someone a hug, as I often like to say, it doesn't reduce the number of hugs you have left to give. In fact, it often has the opposite effect. Showing love opens up the floodgates for more love to come into your life. The simple act of giving love, whether through kindness, affection, or care, creates a ripple effect. Think about the last time you offered genuine love to someone. Didn't it make you feel more loving yourself? It creates an environment where love thrives. People are drawn to those who give love freely because, deep down, we all want to be loved. This is why the more love you give, the more you attract. It's a never-ending cycle of expansion, one that amplifies your capacity to give and receive love. There's a reason why love is often described as infinite. It doesn't diminish when shared, it grows stronger and more pervasive. In relationships, whether with family, friends, or partners, love has the power to strengthen over time through acts of kindness, understanding, and empathy. The more we practice love, the more love fills our lives. Now, let me talk about health. Like love, health is infinite and regenerative. When we take care of our bodies, through proper nutrition, exercise, and mental well-being, we don't deplete our health. Instead, we build upon it. Health is not a finite resource, it doesn't run out when used, rather, it multiplies. The more you invest in your health, the healthier and more vibrant you become. A common misconception is that we age and inevitably lose our health. While aging is a natural process, it doesn't automatically lead to a decline in health. We can thrive and be full of vitality at any age. Maintaining a healthy body fosters an environment where health can continue to flourish. When you adopt healthy habits like eating well, exercising regularly, and managing stress, your body responds by becoming stronger, more resilient, and energized. You are setting in motion a cycle that reinforces itself. One great example is the simple act of exercising. After a good workout, you boost your mood and energy. The more active you are, the more energy you generate, creating a positive feedback loop that leaves you feeling even more capable of exercising again. In this way, health builds upon itself, reinforcing the idea that health is not something you can run out of, but something that grows the more you nurture it. Happiness follows a similar principle. Just like love and health, happiness is not finite. It grows when shared. We often mistakenly believe that happiness is tied to external circumstances, such as a promotion, a relationship, or a material possession. But real happiness comes from within, and it expands the more you spread it. Think of a time when you were genuinely happy and shared that joy with others. Didn't that happiness seem to multiply? Happiness is contagious. When we share our happiness with others, whether by smiling, offering kind words, or performing acts of kindness, we spread joy. In turn, that happiness bounces back to us, often in unexpected ways. This is why happiness cannot be hoarded. You can't become happier by isolating yourself from the world or keeping your joy to yourself. True happiness thrives in connection, in sharing, and uplifting others. The more you give away happiness, the more of it you'll find returning to you, often multiplied. Happiness is also a choice. It's not about waiting for everything to be perfect before you allow yourself to feel joy. It's about recognizing that at any moment you can choose to be happy. The more we practice gratitude, positivity, and contentment, the more happiness becomes a natural state of being. And, like love and health, happiness builds upon itself and creates more of the same in your life. Lastly, let me talk about money, a topic that is often misunderstood when it comes to abundance. Many people think of money as something finite, something that, if shared, depletes. But money, when circulated, has the potential to create its own energy and generate more wealth. Money, like everything else in the universe, is energy. When you hold on to money tightly, out of fear or scarcity, you block the flow of this energy. On the other hand, when you use money purposefully and generously, it circulates and creates opportunities for more to come back to you. Think of the economy, it thrives on circulation. Money that's invested in businesses, goods, and services helps to create jobs, stimulate innovation, and foster growth. When you spend money, you're participating in this cycle of exchange, and that energy comes back to you in some form, whether through income, opportunities, or new connections. Generosity with money can lead to an expanded mindset of wealth. If you view money as something that flows to and from you with ease, rather than something scarce, you'll be more open to giving and receiving. People who understand this often give freely because they know that money is part of an abundant, circulating system. The act of giving money, whether through donations, investments, or simply helping a friend, often results in even more financial prosperity coming back to them. This doesn't mean being reckless with your finances. Rather, it's about cultivating an attitude of abundance, trusting that there is always more than enough. Just as with love, health, and happiness, the more you give, the more you create room for money to flow back into your life. The truth is, you cannot outgive the universe. When you give love, health, happiness, or money, you set in motion a self-replicating cycle of prosperity. The energy you put out into the world doesn't just disappear. It expands, touches others, and eventually finds its way back to you in a magnified form. This cycle is infinite, and the only limitation is your mindset. When we adopt an abundance mindset, we begin to see opportunities, resources, and blessings in all areas of life. Instead of seeing the world as a place of lack, where everything is limited, we begin to recognize that we are part of a vast, interconnected web of abundance. By understanding that health, love, happiness, and money are not finite but infinite, you open yourself up to a world of endless possibilities. This shift in mindset allows you to experience life in a way that is fuller, more meaningful, and ultimately more prosperous. In conclusion, embrace the infinite nature of life. Love freely, invest in your health, spread happiness, and circulate your money wisely. The more you give, the more you'll receive, and the cycle of abundance will continue to expand around you. Remember, we have a prosperity law which states that you must create a vacuum for good to come in.